How's it going, everyone? Jim here. Sorry about that. Okay, so just leaving the beer store. What a day I had. It wasn't exciting, but taught a class all day. So that's not fun. I mean, it was fun. Sometimes it's fun, but this one wasn't very fun. Away I go. Have myself a little beer after work. You're not going to beat that. Go over and check out my beer and booze reviews station I just started. Subscribe to that. If you have anything you'd like me to subscribe to, just let me know you've subscribed to mine and I'll see what I can do. The weather has been terrible. Of course I have this weekend off and it's going to rain from start to finish, and then back nice again on Monday when I'm back to work, so all good. What are you going to do? It's part of life. But I'd really like to get to the trailer. Use my new fire pit I bought. It's a big one, holds full-size logs. I mean, not like 10 footers or anything, but 2 footers. It's a big one. It's kind of a solo stove-esque. Pretty much, after you get it going, it's smokeless and sparkless. You have to get it going, of course, first. And then they're great stoves. I love them. But I bought a new bigger one. I want to try that out. And I can't do it if it's raining. I mean, I could sit there all weekend long, wander around in my rain suit out in the rain and everything, but problem with that is, you know, there's 2 adults, 2 dogs, and a little 26-foot trailer. I just got better things to do. I'd rather sit at home and at least watch stuff. And I don't mind the odd storm or whatever coming through, but strong rain all day long, no thank you, sir. Don't like that. So anyway, there's nothing much else we can do. Just sit around the house, might go visiting people. You know, I'm not much of a visitor. Not a people person overall. Kind of like to stick to myself. Spend my time with my dog or out in the woods alone. But it's a good opportunity, I guess, to get your visits in when it's going to rain all weekend long when you're off work. So I'm going to teach the second part of my course tomorrow. And then after that off, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in the rain. Gotta love it. What else can you do? It's been cold lately. It's been like dreary cold, like rainy cold. I'm on the verge of turning the heat back on in my house. I got it turned off for the year because I got one of those horse shit emails saying, hey, you've used 71% more power than you did at this pay period last year. Even though that's impossible. It's impossible. We had 4 people living in the house last year. That's double the showers, double the food, double the stove, double the laundry. And I use 71% more? I don't think so. I don't believe that. I'm gonna have to investigate this because things are getting nuts. It's almost as much as my mortgage, for Pete's sakes. I don't need that. So Jen visited Dad up in the old folks' home. Having a rough day. I had to work. I was on midnight shift, so I couldn't go, but man, it was rough. I just don't like seeing my dad cry. He's still, I mean, my mom died October 13th, 2023. So we're talking a year and a half. He's still looking for her around the old folks' home. It's heart-rending. You know, just shoot me, he says. Just most days he doesn't want to live. I know a lot of people say, well, that's God's will. Well, I don't believe in God. He doesn't much either. I don't think any God would like their child, any father would like their child to suffer like that, but at any rate, that's the law. So anyway, we just love him all the more. We just keep loving him, tell him we understand. The thing is, half his mind's gone, so he has a hard time thinking that he wants to do certain things. You know, he forgot he smoked. He smoked. Jeepers, it must have been like cigarettes at first, and then smoked a pipe, sat in his ass, drank, never exercised. I think I saw him run once in my life, and that was when we were rounding up cows on a pasture one time with my uncle, who was a farmer. And he'll be 85 this year in November, so it goes to show you, he's lucked out. Most people his age would have died years ago, but he's got a good stroke on his record, and a few small strokes, TIAs, I guess they call them, mini strokes. So I mean, his brain's been battered up pretty bad. So now his brother, my Uncle Ron, is going to be, I think, 86. That's pretty good. But if you would have thought for a second that my father would have outlived my mother didn't smoke. She might have had like 20 cigarettes her entire life. She stopped drinking years and years back. Walked, exercised all the time. Dead, 82. Which is a good life. I think we'd all guarantee ourselves 80 plus years. I guess that's easy for me to say, but the closer you get to it, I guess you wouldn't think that. But Mom and Dad were a great couple. I mean, they were together for like 60 years. Maybe more. You know, I don't remember too much problems either. You know, they had their squabbles, of course, who hasn't? You know, it's a good solid marriage. So, I don't know whose cat that was, but back to the old greenhouse. Listen, everyone, thanks for coming along here today as I blathered on about my parents and whatnot. I think we're going to order pizza tonight. What the heck? I don't feel like cooking. You know, I got bacon I got to cook up and stuff, and eggs, but just don't feel like it. So I'll just do a couple extra laps, an extra hour on the treadmill, and we'll call her square. So I haven't dropped any this week, but I haven't lost any either. Or gained, gained or lost. I'm just straight there. Muscle tone's good. I'm still down 43 pounds. The transformation continues. It's never easy. But, you know, thanks for coming along. I really appreciate these little drives with you. And I really appreciate all the thumbs up. Thumbs up, and give me a like, if you don't mind. At least that. If you don't want to subscribe, I understand. But if you like driving around, talking and stuff, and around different towns around New Brunswick and other places when I get there, I'll make sure to bring you along. So thanks a lot for coming along today, and we'll see you later.